Yeah, that does look like one of those moments where, you know, two conflicting decisions come through. They're able to get the bomb, but they've not made it easy for themselves, and this is falling apart now. Naf is throwing into a 1v2, and he's dealt with by Stown. You know, if you want to look at Heroic and who's been looking good there, it has been this trifecta of Refresh, Tesses, and Stown, and the fact that these guys are all giving us heat right out of the gate. It's all well and good. Liquid are having to take a lot of time here. You're fighting on other ends of the map as well. Tess says that nade would secure the kill, you like to think, but instead, Grim's going to trade out, or sorry, swing out and grab it. Liquid. Ooh, they're finally coming through with something here. 4-on-2. Grimothy finally dealt with down in the connector. You really need to win this one. Liquid have not been in any of these man advantage scenarios, and Refresh, even though he's dealt with in con, there's still Cadian waiting on B, and I said about these AWPers, good clutch players. Well, Cadian fits that bill. He hears the footsteps. He knows they're wrapping him at Monster. He's already here. The spacing is everything right now for Liquid. They swing it, and Stewie baits the shot out, locks in the round, and Liquid, yeah. And now there's also this three-man stack in the A-bomb site. You're getting four from the back, from the front, and it's looking to get locked in. Time runs out for Team Liquid. Stewie, just a bit of time to try and recover this site kill, but ends up dying. It's fine, you know.
Ace! Oh no!
Oh no, missed flash from Cadian, but there's Refresh giving you the opener and enticing you back in for this retake perhaps. You've still kept it even, you've kept it in this 3-on-3, and the one gun is now removed from Team Liquid. It's going to be an attempt at the last second defuse. Smoke on the bomb, Refresh is low, and this could be a money-ruining round. Team Liquid, they find it with Deagles, they find it with the A-play. Tesses is still in connector.
Oh, darn.
And he's hit this perfect timing. Now, he should get traded from Rotten Con, but it comes in once he's dealt with both the mid players. And now, at this point, right, the guys on A are feeling pretty assured in these peaks down towards connector. They're looking to fight for it, and Cadian strips Naf from the action. It's all left on to Grim. 1-on-4, Cadian scoped up at short, Refresh holding the toilets. And even though he deals with the first, it's that second man available to trade at the drop of a hat. And this round is no exception. Look at Tesses over here in middle. He might hit this timing to Elige. Now you're hoping that Fallen can trade this out. You're hoping he can at least secure you this mid kill. And while that's happened, Stewie over here in the connector spams out a kill on the short side. So back into a 3-on-3, and with Heroic stacked up over on A, well, they spot this bomb going long. How long do they hold this boost for? No. Cadian's gotten down now and is swinging it wide, but he still drops the bomb. That is info now for Heroic, and it might spur Fallen to take this bomb out of there. They've just seen it crossing to long.
As Fallen gets even more aggressive, Stown knows he's got one on either side at this point. But which can he fight first? No one's giving him anything. Fallen's stuck in a graffiti, and Naf closes the half with 5 for Liquid. It's good enough, but they've got to win the pistol. Pressure is going to be on their shoulders. Heroic.
Yeah, Katie, this is gross, mate. Oh, Stewie's now deleted. On the upside, it wasn't Elige that was just spotted. This might give you a false sense of security when it comes to connector. And if you're going to try and rotate down here, there's a third man waiting in the wings. Right now, Refresh is cooling that the B bomb site looks clear, and Elige baited out by a decoy there.
Can't blame him.
$50, ladies and gents, and that's what gets Elige killed. Just Fallen and Nafly, 2-on-4, and this B bomb site overran by Heroic. Fallen and Naf will tap out one. Gonna give this a go, but Refresh has sent Naf back to the Shadow Realm, and Fallen should be next to follow. They swing him all together, and he tries his damnedest, but there's nothing you can do when you're getting triple peak like that.
I mean, it's a perfect call for Heroic to get up long when Liquid have that setup. Like, you can call that luck if you want. Like, there's no reason to know that Liquid would triple con, even though we've seen them before.
A little jiggle from Stewie almost ruins everything. Oh, hang on a moment, Elige. He doesn't know it, but this fight could influence the outcome of the entire round. If he dies on A, then they might have been able to move in. But luckily enough, he stands his ground. He's secured this A-bomb site now, and you're able to maintain this stack over on B with more bullets raining in. It becomes all too clear where Heroic were hoping to end up now. 20 seconds left, and they've made no progress into this B bomb site. Cadian lining up a heaven smoke to try and get them in, but they've still got to fight all three in the site. And here they are falling like flies. It's Team Liquid up onto 9.
The health, man.
Yeah, you got to credit them for their knowledge of when and where to try and take these pushes. Here come the A utility from Heroic. Stewie, they mollied you here, mate. Jeez, all right. And now they deal with him. All the kills found for Tesses and Refresh on the entries, and Grim is too far away to really make a difference. Coming up through Con, he might just die to the incumbent Refresh.
Fallen had already cleared out toilet, so it was always going to be a long play, and Liquid are playing for that, right? Stewie's behind Dice, open to short. Heroic are aware of that.
Yeah, here's all this utility running over Team Liquid. They've got to hold on. Grim up close. Grim mows down. He's good for the double. Switching out to the dig, and all of them for Grim. He's sent them out of B. The site belongs to him. He's not going to let go of it. Cadian is left running away from his nightmares.
Jeez.
Put that one in the collection, CSGO. Jeez, look at this.
Fallen not offering that up, just playing safe on the site. It's 11 rounds to Liquid.
He's going to realize the error of his ways. He comes back up, but if he doesn't get anything, this might be a save. There's one from Fallen, and it's a 3-on-3 retake. What do they want to do? They're going to boost up, try to clear these close angles, but they will miss timings. Oh no, Cadian goes back into the site after already getting away. And that has now given Liquid a reason to believe in this retake. Shush set up to play around the bomb. Down, he's just here to try and take as many to the grave with him as he can. And it might be the double. Oh, they give him a jump peek. They give him another chance. He's backed up. He's flashing over. He's keeping them off the angle. Finally dealt with. And now just Shush left to beat. This whole round was centered around Shush being the guy to close, but he can't do the damage. Going to the front side of toilet, but they're on the bomb. They're sticking it, and the defuse is in for Liquid.
Wow.
The moment they see that telltale Molotov, that's when Stewie's up on the boost angle. It's still the B commitment. Naf and Elige have got to hold the line. They hear the flashes, they hear the footsteps. There's the swing, and Elige knocks them both out. Only Shush left to beat. He's made it close, but Elige is going to lock in 15 for Team Liquid. Yeah, into this stack now. Last time they walked into this stack, they were able to break it apart with ease. It was Refresh doing the bulk of the heavy lifting. You found Fallen, but are you ready for 2 more? They aren't considering that, but long! And he's going to hold on to the round. Just Cadian, 22 points of health. The difference between Team Liquid taking this map or it raging on. Heroic has either got to come in clutch with Cadian, or Liquid go 1-0 up in the quarterfinal. Cadian does not know where Grim is. He's never been seen, and Naf has fallen off to play long passive. He won't give you this fight. You've got to peek it wide, and there's Naf to close with 4. Team Liquid a comeback from 5-11 down to besting Heroic on Liquid's map pick. Now they sit
I hear nades, and I think we're starting with a fast round. It's Heroic's T side now to begin. They're not waiting, are they? Popping out of HUD. It's going to be Tesses leading the charge. Grim, the anchor man, he's got 2 already. Swapping sides behind the CT vent, and the flank from Lobby is there to stop Stown in his tracks. That's where Heroic are right now, grounded, waiting for Cadian to come up the ladder. No one's considering it. Cadian, quick pop into the face of Fallen, now into the back of the site. Alicia's got to hold strong, taking Grim's position, who's moved away, still behind the CT vent, still causing problems, not allowing Refresh to get involved, and Liquid want to bring the fight to them.
Yeah, I love that reaction out of Liquid. Cadian now alone and low on HP as well. He's swung by Elige, who puts him in the grave. And Elige and Grim go on to give everything they've got in that A-bomb site.
Announcing it, they might do something else. Yeah, ramp instead, trying to split Elige at B. All he needs to do is win his 1v1, and even if he can't, there's a flank from T-Spawn. It's Stewie.
Yeah, locking that killing gives you a good idea as to what was hoping to happen in this round. Fast vent drop, that's because Elige has already secured this bit of real estate. Now Cadian will best him in the head-to-head. They are pressuring Grim in a big way, but Refresh blinded in the corner. Now leaves it onto his teammates. This scout on Cadian is so frustrating, and it's coming in with kills. They can't seem to find it. They finally whittle him down. Tesses, though, given a chance, a fighting chance in the clutch. Naf has tapped the bomb, but Tesses is hiding, playing with him, and goes on to steal that 4 spy away. And they are low from this cross. There's KD and Dead. Now they learn about the secret wrap. They stop the bomb plant because they don't want to plant with only one guy down on B. That would have been a round win for Liquid. But as a result, Tesses is now stuck in enemy lines in this B site. And they know he's here. They get him trapped. They get him pincered. Nothing he can do. And Fallen, while he will miss that shot and give Shush something in the 1-on-4, it should get traded. There's Stewie to make it happen.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice rotate for Liquid. Just to note, that setup you were talking about, it came out immediately. Fallen, Leech crossed red, Fallen was...
Oh my, and that's if they win this. Stewie trying to full send it again. Running into the lobby, Fallen up on the boost. There's a kill from the USP, and now he's armed with an AK. This is getting out of hand, Heroic. They should be able to regain some semblance of control here. That's what you were telling yourself. But it's still an even trade. It's not gotten any easier. They will now eliminate Naf, and so pressure's starting to get alleviated. Liquid almost attempted to pressure this bomb while they've got it trapped back in lobby, but with Refresh coming in through main. Oh, that's the bomb, Unleash! You cheeky devil!
No clue on Fallen, but Fallen, legs might be open here above the ladder. We'll see if the angle comes back to bite him. Yes, it does. Refresh finds it. He knows the Leech was in the lobby as well, but where has he gotten to? Same position, different motive. Death looking to deal it, and the Leech has got the round. Oh my goodness, Liquid, that was not a force buy. Stewie may have invested, no one else did.
Leech could disrupt it, yeah. He could be the fly in the ointment, the wolf in sheep's clothing, but just a second too late is Elige on this wrap round. There he is with one, isn't ready for the second. Grim traded as well, and just Fallen left. It's been so back and forth. He's got to try and deliver, but they could just vent drop out of danger, and they will. They get past Fallen, they hear that AWP ring out, and now they know he's on for the ramp rotation. Smoke on the right side, now you've only got to worry about the left, and in comes Fallen to his death. It's Tesses to tie the game up at 6-6.
Sick round for Tesses as well, dude. Like his turn on that door player who hit in the smoke, I think it was Grim.
He could be getting this info that it's not the outside play, and so it sent 3 into Elige's arms. He's only good for the first, and now they're wrapping this A-bomb site again. Grim has given us some great moments anchoring down this site, and he's got to do it once more. He's got Stewie to support him from heaven, and even in the vent right now is Fallen waiting for a drop down. Grim dies, but Stewie out of heaven and into the site, now looking to defend.
No way.
Up through the vents to strip them of yet another kill. And Naf moves into lobby to execute the second man. Refresh down through vents, is out of the A-bomb site and throwing into a 1v1 clutch versus Naf.
Hey, these rounds go from 5v5 to 1-on-1 immediately. Refresh hears the steps, he doubles back, he's going back up the vent, he's faking it. Naf doesn't know where to look, where to go. He's got to hunt this kill. Refresh is coming to him though, and he'll win the 1v1. My goodness.
He knows someone had to put them there. Stewie's just seeing 2 of them heading into secret. He doesn't know about this third man that's already down here in Refresh, but he's just heard the glass break. Now he knows. Waiting in vent, that molly forces him out, but they don't hold for it. They don't believe. A lot of follow-up damage. Refresh going deep has at least left this in a 2-on-2. He's trying to go further. Doesn't want to leave his teammate to fight this alone. Back in the site. A double ramp retake for Team Liquid. Couple of flashes, that's all you've got on the side of Heroic, so you've got nothing to slow this down. You've just got to win your fights. Refresh close, 10 after 1, and Grim's gonna double up. Team Liquid, they steal it away. Another one of these force by victories, and we get a half split right down the middle. Heroic are not out of the woods yet.
Down now, top heart, perfect position. They're already outdoor though, he's not going to see them yet. Elige runs through his own smoke, and Stown falls into the meat grinder, dead after 1. Grim, as good as he is at anchoring A, he can open it up as well. Bomb planted, Heroic a man down with no kit.
So here he is lining that up. In with it. Another decoy, and they do fall for it, but Grim, not one to look away from the flashies, is here to try and hold the line. It is slowly but surely falling apart. Oh no! And now Elige dead, Fallen. 1v2, bomb planted for him, and they don't have time, they don't have those kits. It's the lack of kit that comes back to hurt Heroic. And to Team Liquid win that pistol round to time.
Yeah, Cadian bought the Julies for Stown to... And now pistols for them. It's not going to be as easy, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, a rush to try and steal one away. In comes Fallen with the opener. Shotgun though. Good for a double. Elige, he burns out. Stown, and there's There's Stewie to secure it with the P2. A 3-on-2, but everyone's wounded. Everyone's low. Nafly, the only guy with health to spare. And two players trapped in the site trying to deny this wrap from Tessez. The flash makes it awkward. Naf just cannot afford to die here. The longer you can go without returning that advantage, the better. They've seen him pushing the main smoke, so he's going to try to get out of there, but this is getting weird. It's getting crazy. Naf. Oh, Elige wins that fight to Tessez at 7 points of health. Cadian's got to do it alone, and they just won't give him the fights. They're playing with him once again. Not a kit. Cadian will strike one away. The kit's out in the open. He's got to swing for it, and Naf playing it to time. Back out of there again. On the bomb for Cadian. It was always going to be close anyway, and there's Naf to steal it from Heroic.
Unbelievable. Naf is the movement boy of that round, to say the very least. So you've got to be sending those pistols in first, and they're doing that. They're trying to trade these guys out in the hut. Naf might get caught. He's being attracted in by the door player. There's the swing through lobby. He has no idea, but he does catch the rifle first. Bye-bye.
Oh, Fallen dropping down. Is he ready for the USP? Both are low. And Refresh locks in that kill. Now a 1v1 versus Elige. They're both tagged up. You were not meant to win this. And yet here's Refresh making it happen before our very eyes. Another multi-kill round, perhaps. Elige with the swing, and the Deagle is there to close it.
Lockdown on lower, Liquid half by. They're playing for overtime. It's their best bet, right? These pistol forces have not been as good to Liquid on the T side as they were at the first. But here they go right out A. How do you dodge the death there? No, you don't. That kills his teammate. Grim somehow survived Refresh's spray, but he couldn't get down the vent. Cadian, right place, right time, and he's got all the shots to show for it. Receipts at the door. Cadian with two. Can't find the third. Hunted down as Elige baited from range. And now gun's given over to Liquid to try and get weird.
Oh, if he waits here, he might get given the peek, and now he knows.
Oh, no.
That's only half the battle, though, and Tessez, he was not expecting a re-peek there. You're expecting Tessez to play it safe, to not give that kill over. It's the confidence that comes as a surprise and strips them of this 2-on-4 chance. Elige, while he will get that one kill, it's only a small step into building up a 1-on-4. Isn't aware that Stown has already crossed in. Now he is. Now the jig is up. Stown dead. Elige can't follow up onto Shush. And so it's a damn good try at the 1-on-4, but it was never much to go on for Team Liquid there.
Those are always the worst, like planting on this map, especially on the B-bomb site, where you know, wish you stuck it the first time around. Like, Elige has no reason to know that that door is clear. He's got to fake it for info to at least find out, but sticking it is his only way to win the round, or at least put himself in a position to do so.
Now the vent rotates open. That's because Tessez has been sat here since the start of the round, and Elige might have posted up in vent, but he has missed this timing.
Tessez.
Him and Tessez trade places.
Check.
Elige, he's playing the trigger discipline. Elige with the turn, now getting pressured from both sides of the vent. He is in hot water. Elige only good for one. At 3-on-3, Heroic, are they going to give this one a go? They've got the kit on Refresh. They've got a smoke as well. It feels like it's destined for them to try this round out to see what they can get away with. Liquid are entrenched. They've got these crossfires set up. Fallen dead right away. Grim and Stewie brushed aside, and that there is Nuke going the way of Heroic.
Wait,
oh my God. They swapped it, but it's fine. It's fine. It does go the way of Heroic. We're going to all three maps. Inferno waiting in the wings. There's that volley of utility going over, and now you've got to go through the smoke if you want to use your smokes. One for Elige, and they deal with the three-man stack, leaving it even. This is where that earlier tag to Shush in the round could really come back to haunt Heroic.
Yeah, they've got a nade, but it really won't change much at this point. You're hoping for headshots if you're on this CT side. They're going to go in a good place, but it's not a banana plant. Oh, it's done some serious damage to the unarmored Stewie. Forget what I said. This one does have consequences unless Stewie never matters, unless Naf was set up to win the round all along. They don't know how close Shush has got. Stewie going to take that contact. Not needed. Naf jumps over Coffin and takes a double. Does not wait for the tap. That's very scary. Yeah, Liquid just take a deep breath and move back to that A site. They know that, yeah, Heroic got that info, so why lean into that any more than we have to? Now, Heroic one step ahead. Refresh has rotated back. It is that game of whack-a-mole. Which site will you hit? Liquid. Oh, that flash does get blocked. They turn in time. It could be a problem, though. Everyone looking the wrong way. Deeg's coming out, and these are much better than the Julies. Katie and Tess's both on the board. There's another from Refresh, and Stewie needs to clutch out of nowhere. Not allowed by Cadian and his merry men as Heroic steal away the force. It's almost to be expected.
You're very, very paranoid about a B hit coming your way. And honestly, with the utility Team Liquid have, B hit's kind of the only thing available to them here. They don't really have enough to clear out any of these positions over at the A bomb site. But 3 smokes at B, well, one of those in CT, one of those over at Coffins. Suddenly you're on your way to a take. They're boosting Fallen up and over for the CT peak. Refresh was playing that pixel angle, and he finds one through the smoke, but now they're going to go. Tess has been low on HP since the start of the round, but that's not stopped him. That's not slowed him down. Naf will get his revenge, and is now thrown into a 1v2 clutch.
It's a very open pod. He can't go back to Bernardo. He can't go anywhere. Nade thrown over the top, and a bit of spam to slow him down means Naf can go nowhere.
But all that's going to do is let these A players know, yeah, they're coming your way, but Shush wins his fight in Apps, and Refresh with the mow down does get caught switching. 15 seconds, one man still to get past, but you don't know that if you're Liquid. They gotta find this pit player in Shush. The bomb dead, it's a short plant, and so Shush is there to lock it in.
Yeah, even with the mistake of switching weapons early when you could have gotten flashes over the top of A, and they're going to burst onto this bomb site. This is more like it. This is what we saw from Liquid in the group, hopping into the site for Stewie. Still going to be dead. There's no trade yet. That smoke is a problem. Fallen flies through the grenades. Continue to make mincemeat of Team Liquid. Naf, 1v4, and inside of the pit sits Shush. He knows, but which side, he wonders. Oh, Tessa. A stoppable force meets an unmovable object. And Heroic holds strong yet again. Even in Apps trade, we haven't seen much Apps play in this game at all. Cadian goes down, but the orb is already retrieved, and Fallen, as the smoke blooms, gets his head removed. This is as good as done. 4 on 2, Elige legged as well. And Liquid just begging for mercy.
Yeah, begging for anything, man. Elige, nice little bait play to get that push out of Refresh. He's selling this A play hard, but it's not the fake, it is the commitment. Grim, do not go through middle, and he will root back through the apartment. Down can still hit this timing. He can still get fast and loose with the timings. Out through the short side, Elige. Oh, he's seen him. But dead on the jump. Grim will trade it. It's a 1v1, a chance at 3 rounds for Team Liquid. Not where they wanted to be. Tessas has so many angles to check. Grim misses that timing on the swing. Oh, but not the second time around, so it's 3-12. You're really clutching at straws to get whatever you can if you're Team Liquid. Heroic is storming ahead. They can split this B site, though, and Liquid know that, so they try to re-aggress in middle. But with Cadian and Refresh both getting kills, this might actually entice you back the other way. You lose Refresh in middle, and I think this is where you now really hit the go button on the B play. Stu at 2K, back of the bomb site, but look at the time, 40 seconds on it, and he's got to try and keep this alive for Team Liquid. Ooh, they're pressuring him all right, and Cadian's going to delete him. Bomb plant now in. These guys could deny it, but they're very respectful on the peak. They catch Cadian on the jump back. And so now, one of the most winnable rounds you've had, a 2-on-1. Stown, the guy to try and get past. They're on the bomb, they tap it, they bait the peak, and they lock in the kill. It's a pistol round for Team Liquid. To find them a 4th is to be the guy going 1 for 1. I need to be up in the site and holding the line. They drop on in. They're trying to overwhelm Grim in the pit, and they will trade him out. Elige has come through the moto smoke, getting ahead of it and lining up. 1.5 at short. Fallen is low. The wallbang could finish him. He's hidden. Here's this mid flank coming in. You're on a timer here if you're Heroic, and time is quickly running out. Stown, he sees a barrel, but he's got to engineer a way to get this kill and then embark on the 1-on-2. Has dealt with Fallen. He's got the bomb down in the pit, and only 20 seconds to cross into this bomb site. Liquid are looking to face him, and that might be their downfall. Luckily enough, Naf swings out with the trade. These aren't comfortable rounds, but they are still tallying up.
Doesn't know about the double setup, though. Katie's got the long peek. Each dead first, Fallen falls, and Grim has to trade, but it comes at a cost. He's now all that stands between Heroic and the A site.
Yeah, his B teammates can't rotate either. No matter how much Grim wants help. He is in this one alone. They secure the B kill, and Grim's just trying to buy time. Anything he can do to enable these rotations is good. The fact they haven't cleared him out yet is big for Team Liquid. Eventually, Cadian's going to try and shush up in the site. They're getting wrapped on from every position, and they've still got this Pitman to worry about. Cadian with one, but he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, and Shush is tagged up, finished off by Naf. They don't have a kit. It's going to be close. Oh no, Naf grabs one. We're good. 9 on the board for Team Liquid. If you're a Liquid fan, if these two B players fall without getting anything done, it's a save, so they need to hold the line. And oh my god, hold it they shall! Naf mows them down, 4 in the round for him. And now 11 for Team Liquid. They are believing.
This is unbelievable. This entire series has been a roller coaster. You never quite know who's going to steal the round.
Liquid look done. They look done, man, at 12-3. And Heroic were never expecting this. They were laughing at 12-3, thinking, well, smokes go in. Stewie, does he want to fight? Does he want to go? Flash through, but it's not going to blind his first man in. Tess says, deals with him. And now you're a man down. 3 on 4.
Oh, that's crazy. They go through the smoke. Elite was not ready for that. And Liquid, they've given it up. 4 on 4s. Well, how about 4 on 1s? Refreshes luck, kills Grim for a change. And it's all on Fallen. Just holding exits, just trying to keep this orb going into the next. I was going to say Liquid have been saving in 4 on 4 as well. They probably wanted to save, but weren't given the choice, weren't given the option in this round. Fallen may as well throw himself in. He's got players in front and behind, and Stown will find that final kill. Getting an ult for Cadian as well. That's something that we've not had the luxury of.
They might have to go through that. If they're waiting for it to fade, this is like a final 10-second push. Here comes all the util. Elige has just left middle, so now he's been called back. Right now, only 2 players in this A-bomb site. Fallen can't get out of there alive. Elige waiting in the library smoke. He's going through. Elige mows them down. He's trying to save NA. He's trying to save the day. And Grim from Pit locks it in. Wow. 15 for Team Liquid. A misread, but the adjustment is immediate.
Liquid already stacked to the 9s, holding strong.
Yeah, Fallen flashed off, drops to Molly, and Stewie here with the opener. They're trying to chase Fallen down, but Stewie's got his back. It's the beginning of the end, and it's all the AWPs. Cadian, burnt out, can't find a thing. Stewie and Fallen making it happen, making Team Liquid be that semi-finalist. Refresh, as good as he's been, as much as he's given us, this is a Team Liquid victory, teed up. He's on for a 3rd. Nafly dead as well. Refresh, how are you making this happen? Grim, the Pit hero, the guy who's dug deep throughout this entire series to save that A-bomb site, has now got to come in clutch at B. Refresh on for the ace in a 1-on-5 clutch. He's looking to keep his legacy in check. This never should have happened. It should have never been this close. Grim, his heart's racing, his heart's beating, but Refresh can't find him. It's a guessing game. Stick on the bomb. Grim doesn't swing. He thinks it's a fake. Refresh with all 5, and we're going to overtime.
Knocking them down.
Stewie, dead on the swing. And just like that, B is open for business again.
It's a freebie. Liquid have been locked out of these rounds. Naf has to multi-kill. He's flashed through. He will die. Liquid, if this was Reg, they would be saving before that even came in. Well, now you've got to give it everything. Last round of the half. And it's going to be flawless for Heroic unless Liquid have something incredulous up their sleeve. Molly is good to keep Shush back and low, but Liquid need more than that. They're even being flanked by Refresh, the man that put the knife in the back, the MVP, and he's here to end it all. There's one. Now they know the back is open. Elite all the stands, and he's clearing dead angles. It's clean. It's 3 for Heroic, and it's match point. This is for all the marbles. This is for the entire series. This round, this execute.
Yeah, here comes the push. They do deal with Stown. Cadian's the guy to try and get past. He doesn't want to let them in, but he doesn't have much of a say in the matter. With this B site falling, Heroic down a man in the retake, but that's not stopped them before. They still likely want to give this one a go. They still want to throw whatever they can into this B bomb site. That molly is really going to make things awkward for Stu. Luckily enough, they let him get out. Here's the push through CT. Stewie and Elise trade it back, and so Team Liquid, they stay afloat for now. Yeah, in a wild way, that molly forcing Stown forward is everything for Heroic. It got them the info that Banana was clear, and so you're calling for an early four-man setup at this A bomb site. Liquid are walking into the stack. They don't survive the first encounter. 2 men down now. Liquid trying their best to hang on, but their best might not be good enough. Stewie burning alive, and it's all eyes on Fallen. 1 on 3. The bomb out on short. He can't find a thing. He's trapped in a prison of Heroic's making. Trapped in a prison of the mind, and it's Heroic to take the victory, locking in a semi-finals versus Na'Vi, and it all comes off the back of that refresh. 1 on 5 in round 30.